Barely. But I'm alive. I'm having not the greatest day because I'm in so much pain. My body just be hurting today. There we go. I don't know what I did to my knee, but I do know what I did to my back. I tweaked my knee, though, as well at some point. But we are finishing... I just spilled a bunch of pieces of paper. We are finishing up stuff today. Today is my deadline. I want to get everything into the kiln by tonight. There. That's my goal. I might have to, I'm going to do like the work that's kind of still wet first, but it's all work that dries pretty quickly, which is nice. Okay, the music is too loud for my brain. There. Hopefully my brain can handle that now. But like I said, wet work first, and then I'm going to actually take all of the boards. I think I'm going to put them in my house by the heater vent so they can dry. Or I don't know if I can plug in the other space heater. Sometimes when I plug in the other space heater, the breaker gets turned off at the breaker box. So if I get warm enough, I can use the space heater that I currently have positioned in front of me. I can use that one. So on that note, let's get to work. I'm spraying this down to just get these down nicely. There. Okay. I cut these out Monday, I think. So we need to paint the details on them. I can peel them one at a time. It's like the weird little pizza slices. I definitely put my name on backwards on them, but like, that just is what it is. I think I did like the dot, like one knuckle in. Okay. Flip it over. Go. And we're just gonna keep doing this over and over again. Today should be very meditative, which I honestly need. I think I can turn the music up one notch. No. Yeah, I'm just gonna finish these Christmas ornaments. I don't think I'm gonna paint them immediately. I think I'm going to let them dry first because then the paint doesn't smudge. It's just better to do it that way. One knuckle in. And then I'll set them aside to dry, like I mentioned. And while they're drying, I'm going to smooth out the edges of some bowls I have made for candles. And then we're going to slip paint. I'm going to making some cute little gnomes. And that's, I think, all that I really need to do. Yeah. So that's the goal for today. I'm going to turn up our music a little bit so you can actually hear it. I don't know if you can hear it over the space heater. Hopefully that turned it up. Is that good? Good volume, I hope? Okay. And I'm smoothing out the edges of this while I go so that they're not sharp. You never want sharp edges in pottery. Well, for utilitarian things that people are going to be handling, because it's a high risk for people cutting themselves accidentally on stuff. Come on. Where is my scrapey tool? There we go. Come on. I like making Christmas ornaments. It's one of the easier things to make, at least for me. So these are going to be little flags for making Christmas ornaments. They're going to be little flags that hang like this. I have to do the logo on them on the front, but I do custom Christmas ornaments. So I do people's like portraits of their little pets and stuff. These are for a specific venue that I'm going to be. The music is too loud. I cannot function. Do you ever have a day where your brain simply can't handle music? That's my brain today. But I'm making them for a venue that I'm doing a Christmas-like craft fair, and I'll be selling my pottery, so I'm customizing these for that event. I'm just smoothing the edges. No sharp edges. Okay, we got one more. It's kind of sticking. Hello! We're doing some pottery. I'm working with terracotta clay today. I've almost run out of my terracotta clay, and to be honest, I'm a little sad. Okay, this one has a little bit of an uneven edge. There. Put that little excess over there. But I do have some stoneware to use, and I honestly should just use my stoneware up. I've just been kind of reluctant to do so. I don't know why. I'm just in a mood about it, you know? Michigan. I'm in Michigan in the U.S. Spray this. I like to spray the board that I'm working on when I'm working on flat pieces because I can get it to like stick to the board and be really smooth. We are finishing today. I am filling up the kiln and we are firing it tonight. So I'm hoping I will get it fired tonight so that even though tomorrow is Thanksgiving and it's technically a holiday, I always end up having to work on the holidays. It's just the time of year. It's funny because like I do a farmer's market that starts in May and it's all summer long. And then I get kind of 1 month of a break from that. And then the holiday season starts, so I have to go right back into working. But then I get like, oh, what's your question? I get like January, February, March, April kind of off-ish. Which is honestly nice, because after working through the holidays, I'm a little bit tired. I'm just peeling up. I have little excess pieces. You can tell me, ask a question. I'll try my best to answer. I don't know if I have answers. Okay. Yeah, this is sticking here, but it's my own fault because I've left this here since Monday. And then these ones are a little bit different flags. Aren't they cute? Billowing in the wind. Let's make sure I have these the right way. See, these ones I did the right way. The other ones, my brain simply could not. I was starting to rush, though, when I worked on the second ones. I didn't think I was going to have time. You can ask your question. There, that's better. Again, smoothing out these little edges. I can probably have you a little closer. Why do you clay? Why do I do pottery? It's something I've always enjoyed doing. I fell in love with it as a child. And it's a fun medium for me to work in. I also like watercolor. But my brain, like when I picture things in my brain, I see them in 3 dimensions. It's actually kind of hard for me to work flat like this, but it's slightly easier than drawing or painting for me. My brain just doesn't picture an image flat, and then I have a hard time transferring to it. But with clay, I see things in my brain 3-dimensionally. When I picture like an apple, I see it all the way around, if that makes sense. I can also kind of smell things in my brain. Like I can really remember smells really well. I don't know why. I don't know if that's just memory really well. But I picture things 3-dimensionally. I also imagine the texture a lot. So like very, very physically I see things in my brain. So that's why I do art that way. I do have an online store, actually. I have a little storefront. Okay, where do I want to put this? One moment. I have to put a hole, and it needs to hang kind of balanced. I think it needs to be like right here, which is like 2 knuckles in. We'll try that. But I have a little virtual store. I don't have a physical storefront because the thought of having a physical store makes me want to throw up. That's a lot to manage, and I work multiple jobs, so like, yeah, that's not happening. Plus, it's really hard to have a store where you sell only one thing. You know, people like to go and it be a one-stop shop for everything. So that's part of why craft fairs are so nice as an artist, because you're there with people who do fiber work, beading, painting, leather work, metal work, you know, etc. goes on, glass work. So people come and they're like, oh, this is perfect for so-and-so, or this is perfect for someone else, you know, it's just more economical. No, pottery's not my main job. I was trying to think of how much I make doing my pottery, and I don't think it's my bread and butter. I'm a figure skating coach. That's kind of where I make the majority of my money. I also teach pottery classes. In fact, I just taught one on Sunday. It was so fun. It was mostly kids, but I always open them to all ages because, especially as an adult, like, it's hard to get access to art classes, you know? And a lot of art classes, like, I teach a 1-day workshop, and then when I fire their pottery, I drop it off either at their home, or they can meet me up somewhere to grab it after it's been fired. But let me put the hole. As an adult, it's hard to find a class that isn't like oh, every Tuesday you have to come and do this class. And I feel like as an adult, you just don't have consistent time off like that. Like, things come up, life. So it's nice to have it accessible for adults as well. Because I'm like, and the kids who come to my classes are so well behaved. I've had less than a year old type children come, and they're a doll, and you know, they do it with their parents, of course, like, or a grandparent will bring them, or will come with an older sibling. But when kids want to do art, all of a sudden they're pretty well behaved. Like, they get focused. It's really cool to see. I love when I can see them get like into it, you know? Okay. We're almost done with these. And then I have to draw out the design, and then we're going to paint that. It's kind of hard to have anything as your main job anymore, I feel like. Unless you're doing some kind of office job. And even then, like, the salary still isn't like enough. And a lot of homes are 2-income homes. So that's part of why I work multiple jobs, being on my own. Okay, again, this one has a little rough spot. I think I'll use, I'm trying to decide, do I want to use twine to hang these? Oh, I guess I'll have to wait till I have, like, what color they are. You know, all finished. Try to color match. I do have just good old-fashioned, like, ornament hooks, too. I'm gonna cut this little nub off. Yeah, ask any questions about pottery, about the weather, I don't know. My fingers are already getting gross. Look at that. Let's see what you do during your free time. Please don't tell me you make pottery. Well, no, this isn't my free time. I am technically on the clock because what I'm making is to be sold. So this is not my free time. I'm at work right now. Honestly, my free time activity is my YouTube channel, is doing my vlogs and stuff. That's my me time. I also like to read books. I really enjoy reading. And even though I'm a skating coach, and on my free time, I still skate. So I'm still a competitive figure skater. In fact, my most recent vlog was a monthly skating vlog. I try to do like a vlog that's just all about skating and where I'm at in my training at the moment. Honestly, my training isn't doing the greatest right now because I'm spread a little too thin. And I just don't have the time and energy. So, but that will clear up after the holidays. The holidays are just that time of year where I lose all my free time essentially. And everything's really hard on my body, so I'm physically exhausted. Okay, putting that one down. What about you guys? What do you guys like to do in your free time? Do you have a dog? I have 3 dogs. I don't have a cat, but my neighbor has a cat who I get to babysit a lot, and she's the prettiest cat in the whole wide world. I love her so much. Her name is Bella. But my dogs are Junior, Rusty, and Josie, and they are my children. I love them so much. They are spoiled rotten, and don't let them tell you otherwise. Yeah, I might do a live stream again tomorrow. I don't know if people will watch because it's Thanksgiving. But I'll probably be glazing, so that could be fun to watch. That's like the final painting part. Let's see. There we go. There we go. Almost done. Woohoo! Grabbing that. We're getting there. Again, this one needs to be smoothed out quite a bit. Don't know what I was doing. You know, these might be little crumblies that came off the plastic bag that I put over to keep them damp. That might be what it is. So, like, I smoothed these out. I have 2 dogs, my children. What are your dogs' names? Also, what kind of dogs? I have 3 Boston Terriers. They're all spoiled. They all think they're only children. They don't actually believe that they have siblings. It is their world. I'm just living in it. this one over here. But yeah, I love cat sitting though. 2 border collies. Paul and Shelby. How cute! Oh, thank you, Ben. I appreciate it. I feel like I've been mostly making just utilitarian stuff as of late, so I'm actually excited maybe in the new year to work on my like own personal art that I like to make. I can't get this tiny little piece of clay off. There. It was holding on for dear life. Last one. Yay. And this one, of course, is the least smooth. Oh my goodness, it's so crumbly and gross. What is its problem? Okay. I love border collies. They have such good energy, you know? They're such happy dogs. My dogs are either a couch potato, or because they're terriers, they're a terror, and they're running around full speed wreaking havoc. Those are the only 2 modes that they got. Couch potato and chaos. I've been tempted to get Josie. She's going to be 3 on Sunday. I can't believe it. I'm going to have a 3-year-old. I'm tempted to get her an agility course, like with the jumping stuff, because one, she's very smart, but she's also very athletic. And if I don't give her things to do, she gets in trouble. So I feel like that maybe would help. I love watching the dogs that do the agility courses. It's so entertaining. Especially the ones who like don't want to do them. Aw. Paul is a very handsome boy. Oh, poor Shelby. Yeah, my Rusty, he was abused, and he's really anxious because of it. He was abused as a puppy. And then Junior had parvo as a puppy. So, like, the fever, like, kind of stunted his physical development and his brain development. So, he's not the smartest dog, but that's okay. We love him, but he's really cute. He still has, like, his ears still flop a little bit, which isn't normal for a Boston. Usually they straighten up as they get older. So he's, like, permanently like a puppy. He has big puppy paws and floppy ears, but he's also permanently immune compromised, so he gets sick a lot. Right now, he's actually at the vet with my mom took him to the vet so I could work because I'm on such a time crunch. And he's going in the oxygen chamber. This is his 3rd or 4th week of treatment. He has pneumonia. It's not great, but he's doing better. He's doing better, so that's a good sign. And he started doing better last week, so he's making progress. It's just harder for him to get over, you know, things that other dogs would have no problems with. Okay, now I'm going to work on using my stencils so I can add the details to these. But he's a trooper. And the nice part is when he's sick, he doesn't really notice. He doesn't really notice. He's still his same little goofy self. And he just turned 13 in the beginning of October. And Rusty's turning 13 in February. Oh, that reminds me. I was gonna see. Oh no, that's way too big. Never mind, just kidding. Thought I had thought of a hack, but you know. Peel that up. I just like kind of lightly sketch the design of the flag logo so that I can follow it when I paint it. It's just kind of a little bit of a guide. And you know, even though Rusty for the longest time was kind of aggressive towards strangers, he was just very afraid of strangers. And within the past couple years, he's gotten so much better. And like, I had an inspector over for like a house project situation, and he said, "You have such good dogs." And it like made me cry later, because it shows that even though it took, you know, kind of his whole life to get him to a place where he's peaceful, we still got him there. The work paid off, and he's a happy, calm dog now. And it's like, what more could you ask for as a dog parent, right? There we go. I'm only doing 6 of these ornaments. I wish I had time to do more, but I just don't. Oop, I just accidentally messed up another ornament. There, fixed it. My nails are like way too long right now. I keep like scratching divots out of my pottery because I don't realize that they're far beyond my fingers. That is a me problem. I'm hoping I'll finally, once this is like, everything's in the kiln and I can like not think about it anymore, I can actually have like a self-care day. That's my goal. I really need to cut my hair, my nails, slather myself in lotion because the air is so dry in the winter. Maybe do some meal prepping. Oh, 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 we go. Oh, 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 we go. Up on the housetop, click, click, click. Down to the chimney, old Saint Nick. It's a Christmas music kind of day. This year, so I have 2 Christmas trees, and I got them both for free. One, someone was giving away like on our local Facebook group, kind of like neighborhood Facebook group, for free. And the other one I got out of the trash. And they're not like real trees, of course, they're fake trees. Oop, I gotta line this up a little better. But I have 2 Christmas trees. And I think last year I put the 2 of them together like in a cute little cluster. But I'm kind of thinking this year of putting one upstairs and then one downstairs by the front door. I feel like that would be pretty. I've never done that before. And I have a blow-up plastic nutcracker. I got it when I was little because I used to do ballet and I would dance in the nutcracker almost every year. So my family would get me a different nutcracker every year that I performed. And usually it was like a little wooden one. One year I got a plastic blow-up one that's like this tall, like from the floor up. I think it's like 3 feet tall, and it lights up. But I feel like it would be cute to do the tree to match the nutcracker, kind of. Use like what ornaments I have that kind of match color-wise. There, that one's done. Okay, I'm gonna flip my board around, so hello, welcome back. We're almost done. They're like this. You can see I put the details on some of these, and we got to do the other ones now. So I'm just flipping it over. Ooh. Trying not to smash my fingers. I think I can bring this closer. There. I almost thought for a second I didn't do that one, but it was just the glare. I couldn't see the lines. Okay, I'm cleaning up some of the edges that I couldn't see from the other direction. Okay. On to the other 6. We're halfway through. This one is more complicated. I'm a little anxious about the design. Sorry if I'm quiet, I'm concentrating. Let's see. Oh, these ones are going to take longer. Why is this design so complicated? There's like a lightning bolt on this in the center of this one, which is cool, but Whew. This is complicated. When will I know peace? Okay, now for the reveal to see how it looks. Oh, it looks pretty good. That is going to be hard to paint. Ooh, that's going to be difficult. Thank you. Oh, my neighbor's back to tearing down like dead tree limbs. I can hear it. They're shredding them right now. I should probably actually go look and see what they're doing, because they've been kind of doing it in secret, which makes me... They like wait till no one's home. Right now it looks like no one's at my house because my car's not here. My mom took it. But like they've been trying to wait until like all the neighbors are gone, which is like, why are you doing that? Hopefully it's not for anything like suspicious reason. Thankfully, I have security cameras, so if they damage my house, because these trees hang over my house, that's the only reason I'm like concerned. If they drop a tree limb on my house and put a hole in my roof for Thanksgiving, I would be less than happy about that. Because last year, one of their tree limbs fell down from a storm, and it put a hole in our roof. Thankfully, not a huge hole. It was like a tiny hole, but still caused a leak. And although I appreciate that they're, you know, taking care of their branches, the issue is that like they don't usually hire like professionals. They try to do these kind of things themselves, and they are not licensed in any capacity to do the work, which is a little nerve-wracking. That one turned out better. That one I can see really well. Ooh, I like that. That's sharp. That looks nice. What do I do when I'm bored? Honestly, I don't get bored. My schedule is so busy that I don't get bored. like ever. I don't even know the last time. Actually, I might know. I was about to say, I think the last time I was bored was during lockdown, but I was finishing up grad school and yoga teacher training at that time. And then I started this YouTube channel and another YouTube channel. The other YouTube channel is fitness related. So I don't get bored. When I have some free time, something I like to do is read. I wish I had more time to read, honestly. My goal is to read 30 books this year, and I only have 40 pages left in my 28th book. And then I already have my book for book club. So I'll read that next. We're actually reading 2 books. Kind of a November and a December book because we can only... Our October meeting went into November. So we got a double digest. Thankfully, the last 2 weeks of December, I basically have those 2 weeks off. So I will have time to just like read. Yeah, I think you're the only person. There are other people that are hanging out for a while. But sometimes people can't stay for like the whole live stream, and I totally get that. That's why I always leave them up on the channel. The live streams, I leave them up on the channel after, so people can watch and tune in later, depending on their schedule. Some people like to put them on while they do other things. Which, if you're doing that, hi! Hi, if you're watching this later and doing other things. I hope you're having a lovely day. I like to watch videos from National Geographic sometimes when I'm working. In the studio, but I've been doing a lot of live streams lately, so I haven't had time. Okay, we only have 2 more to go. Yay. Hello. Okay, I have to be honest. Who wants to go be a nosy neighbor? Can we go be a nosy neighbor? Just like 5 seconds. We're gonna go be a nosy neighbor. Ooh, it hurts to walk. I hurt my knee. It's a little swollen and I forgot to wrap it. Okay. It's loud. Ooh. I don't know if I can zoom in. They're shredding stuff. They also have a big cherry picker to get the taller branches. See these trees, these big ones here, they go up over my house. But they don't seem to be working on those. They're like working on bushes? Is that what they're working on? Okay, I'm done being nosy now. Okay, we're done being nosy. I wish they were doing the branches that are over my house. I would appreciate that because every time there's a storm, they have a lot of, plus those big trees, they have a lot of dead branches. So every time it's a slightly windy day, huge branches fall. And it's kind of scary. Thankfully, I always park in my garage so I don't have to worry about... There, let me fix this. I'm plugging my phone back in so it doesn't die while we're working. But I never end up having a branch fall on my car, which is nice. But they have fallen on my house. My garage door actually has like a huge dent in it because like one of the branches kind of started to fall and then it swung and like hit my garage door. So there's like holes in the garage door.
And my neighbor's response to that was like, oh, that sucks. My phone batteries are dead. See you next time. Bye. Bye in Italy. Also, did you know I'm Maltese? I'm basic, like, that's where my family's from Malta. So we're like far distant cousins, probably. So bye, cousin. Yeah, I wish they were doing the big branches overhead. They have a cherry picker so they can do the taller trees that I showed you so they can get up high. But they're not doing that. Ooh. I wonder what I'm going to have for dinner. It must be, yeah, it's 4 o'clock. Changing my iPad? What do you mean changing your iPad? Or charging? Do you mean charging your iPad? I usually watch live streams from my iPad now that I think about it. I rarely watch them from my phone. Come on, stick. You watch on your phone? See, I always stream from my phone, but I watch from my iPad. You know, I don't know. I'm excited because it's getting colder now. I don't know if I'll have time this week, but maybe in like 2 weeks I'll have time to set up my outdoor ice rink that I put together. And it looks like it should be cold enough, long enough to maybe get a little bit of ice that I can skate on around Christmas. So I could potentially do a live stream from my little outdoor ice rink. I feel like that would be fun. Let's see, is it good to stream? I've never used my iPad to stream. One reason why is because I kind of got the cheapest iPad out there, so the camera isn't the best on it. But I don't know if that just, it seems like it's not the best because it's on a huge screen. I don't know if it actually would be better, like, for you guys watching. So maybe I'll test it out. Maybe we'll do a live stream one time from there. Last one. There we go. Yay. Okay, so now I have to paint these, but I'm actually going to let them dry a little bit longer before I do that. So I think I'm going to steal, I'm going to do a little setup. Ooh, my knee. I'm going to grab, you can't see it, but you can kind of see it up there. I have a milk crate. I'm going to set this. Ooh, I got to do the other things. Okay, I'm going to set this on the milk crate above in front of the heater so they can dry. There. My little makeshift table. So I'm going to set this in front of this little space heater to dry. You can see the details now. There. Now we're going to work on some posters. Hopefully these are not too dry. just doing 2 sets of 5 coasters, but we're doing them like the Great Lakes, because I'm from Michigan. Christmas and a Happy New Year. Okay, I'm gonna use this tool. What are you going to work on now? Oh, coasters. Coasters, and we gotta do 2 of each lake from the Great Lakes. So I have to do a similar thing where I draw out the design kind of into this. But these need to be smoothed out. They're like, these are rough. So we're gonna smooth these out first. I wish I was watching a cheesy Christmas movie right now. But then we couldn't live stream because, like, copyright and stuff. This one. And then once I'm done with these, ow. Ooh. I just got sharp nerve pain. Sorry. Like I said, today's not, like, my best day. My body's really begging for rest, and I just don't have time for it. So, we must prevail. Oh. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Push on, we must. I've talked about it before, but I have Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. So sometimes my joints pop out of place. Well, they do. My joints pop out of place often, actually, and it's weird. It's pretty painful when it happens, because my knees will like give out and stuff. Like my joints won't work properly because they're not lined up properly. But then, like the swelling after from the trauma of it, and then sometimes the nerve pain that follows is kind of debilitating. And that's what I'm dealing with today. And sometimes, like when like an injury kind of happens, I'm gonna stream until everything is done today. We're gonna be here a while. But sometimes I am able to recover in like a day almost if I rest. But I haven't had time to rest, so I've just kind of like injury on top of injury have been like stacking on top of each other. But I should have Saturday off to relax. And at least today I get to sit while I work in the studio. Normally I'm on my feet, and that's what kind of adds to it. So we're looking at the positives. I've got today to rest. And tomorrow, even if I work in the studio tomorrow, it's all seated work. And then Friday, I'm hoping I'll be like recovered by Friday, because I really want to go to the rink and skate. Okay, these ones are fine. I just gotta smooth these out. There we go. Sorry that you can't see the ones I'm smoothing. I'm just doing it really quick so we can move on to the next step. On to phase 2. Oh, don't feel bad for me. Everybody has issues. And Ehlers-Danlos syndrome is pretty common, actually. And definitely don't feel bad for me, because it's all my fault. Not the Ehlers-Danlos, but I can maintain it and I'm fine if I take care of myself properly. I just don't always do that. Okay, nice. Let's work on these. starting off with Lake Ontario. I just realized, I don't think I've, no, yes, no, I don't know if I've seen every Great Lake, even though I'm surrounded by them where I live, like, technically, but where I live is closer to just the one lake, so I don't know, technically. I gotta move. Ooh. Let's see if I can get like this. There we go. But I haven't seen every Great Lake, I don't think. Okay, one down. On to Lake Superior next. I get bullied. I don't know why. You know, I got bullied a lot too growing up. I think it's just because a lot of kids are going through things and they don't know how to process it and they take it out on the people around them. It does get better, honestly, as you grow up. And you don't have to be subjected to people you don't want to be around. It's harder when you're younger and in school and stuff. And I hope that helps you, knowing that it's all temporary. Oop, this one needs to go up. I forgot to do this part of the detail. There. Okay, Lake Superior's done. Oh, let me put that over there. Yeah, because I'm 11 and middle school's the worst, dude. More power to you, dude. Middle school's, you couldn't pay me to relive those 3 years in middle school. You could not pay me. When I was in middle school, I actually worked really hard to skip 2 grades, so I graduated high school my sophomore year of high school instead of my senior year because I was like, I don't want to be around these people anymore. So that's always an option. You can go to summer school and do the next grade during the summer and skip a year every summer and just get out of school early. It's hard work, but you know what? I'm glad I did it. It was kind of weird sometimes being in college as a 16-year-old. I know it's more normal in other countries to be younger in college. Oh, would go. Would go up on the ascot. Quick. Down through the chimney, old Saint Nick. Okay. Good, that one's done. Done with Lake Huron. It is hard, but you'll get through it. A lot of really successful, amazing, incredible people were also bullied in middle school. Some of our smartest scientists, all of that. But it's all temporary. You'll get through it. I believe in you. It's hard to get around that part of the lake. Lake Michigan is done. On to Lake Erie. The only lake I didn't do was Lake St. Clair. Like, I didn't make it its own coaster because Lake St. Clair is like, if all the other lakes are like the length of my finger, Lake St. Clair is like the size of my thumbnail. Like, it's really, really tiny in comparison. So I just included it with Lake Erie. You can actually see it. That's Lake St. Clair. It's its own lake, but like, you know, I didn't want to completely exclude it. But it would make no sense to like do this one tiny little lake. Especially if I did it to scale like I did with the rest. It'd be very funny. So I got this perfume sample of Ariana Grande's new perfume called Love Notes. It smells beautiful. I love it. I'm smelling it on me right now, and I'm like, I smell so good. Sometimes when I'm feeling down, I like to put like a perfume on or candle because it smells nice and it brings me peace. Okay. I think what I'm gonna do, because this is a set, I'm gonna remove one of these maybe. Okay, maybe not. Just kidding. It's stuck. Do you like history? I kind of do, yeah, actually. Specifically, I love art history. I think it's a really fun way to learn history through art because it's usually how the people versus the kind of like kings and queens, so to speak, saw it. I love folk art a lot. That's a fun way to study history. Also, it's interesting because a lot of art, especially art that's been preserved for a really long time, is usually religious art. So it's a cool way to learn about other religions and other ways of life and just how the world works for others. Okay, Lake Ontario is done again. I'm done with this sheet. So I'm going to set this to dry with the other things so that I can paint it. I would like it to be a little smoother on the edges, but I can always trim those down later. You love history. In school, when I was in middle school, I loved math a lot. I really, really loved math. Ooh. I loved math and I loved physics. I'm still really into science. When I'm in the art studios, I like to watch like documentaries on astrophysics. I just find it so fascinating. There. And that's where they're making all the most like recent and new discoveries. I disagree. I don't think you're bad at science. I think you haven't found the subject within science that speaks to you yet. I'm sure there's science out there that incorporates history. You know, doing the statistics and the research to understand the patterns that and how things might happen again from our history. There's a science to that. Okay, Lake Erie is done. We're doing Lake Michigan now. Like, I'm not good at biology or chemistry or like those kind of sciences, but I just get physics. I don't know why. It's the one thing my brain was like, I get this science. And it's funny because when I was little, I really wanted to be a veterinarian. But I don't understand biology, so glad I didn't go into that. I'd be struggling. It just didn't speak to me. So instead, I usually donate to animal rescues. I donate how I can. Because I can't do the work myself. My brain don't work that way. We're doing like here on now. Ooh, it's 4:30. Trying to decide if I should take like a lunch break. Probably not. Not yet. I'm not really hungry. I think for dinner I might make protein mac and cheese. That's where you add like eggs when you put the cheese in. And another one done. Oh, and last one, Lake Superior. Do you think I can be a soldier? I don't know. I know my uncle was a soldier. I never got to meet him because he died before I was born. And my grandfather was a drill sergeant. But again, I didn't get to meet him. He was gone before I was born. But I think the important question is to ask yourself why you want to be a soldier. And then if you have a really good reason why you want to be a soldier, you need to ask, who are you going to be a soldier for? And kind of reflect upon what the government will use you for, because you're going to be turned into a weapon, essentially. There, we're done with the lakes. Let's see. Do I have room for these down there? Yes, I do. I can put them over here. Nice. Yes, we just finished the coasters. There we go. Now we're going to work on smoothing out the edges of other stuff. I've got 12 of these, so we got to smooth these out. And then I can put them in the kiln. That's nice to actually have some things finishing up. Oh. Okay. One at a time. Ooh, I love ramen. I don't think I need to paint these, which is nice. One less thing to do. I think I'll just glaze them only. Yeah, the coasters are done for now, which is nice. And I did end up signing up for a third craft fair to sell my pottery at. I think I'm trying to decide if I'm probably gonna end up having to fill up the kiln one more time. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how much people buy the first. I have my first craft fair this Sunday of the season. So that will be a good barometer to see how much more. And then I'll have to spend Wednesday will be my day, next Wednesday, not this Wednesday, to make pottery again. And it'll kind of have to be a one day workshop where I just make as much as I can in one day. Sorry about the noise. Sometimes people don't like the scraping noise. Okay, now time to smooth out the bottom. Nice and smooth on the edge now. I'm gonna set this one, I think, right back. And we're just gonna keep going down the assembly line. Sorry, I missed some messages. I'm scrolling. How long do you usually work? I do part 2 and it usually takes me 3 hours, maybe 4. It depends on, honestly, how much time I have. If I have a ton of time, I will stay here and work for an extended period. I mean, it's already been a little over an hour, and I have way more work to do, so I'm probably going to be here probably at least 2 more hours, so it might be a 3-hour day, might be 4. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. I'm just going to get as much done as I can, but, like, to make 3 of these takes me an hour, so in 1 hour I can make 3 of these. In 1 hour, I can make a set of 4 of, let me see if I can grab this without breaking it, of these. I'm going to paint these to look like little gnomes. So I can make 4 of these in 1 hour. And the coasters and stuff, if I have like a set time, I can make like those 2 sets of 10 like in 20 minutes, really. Thank you. I hope I sell them all too. Fingers crossed. Oh, thank you for watching my videos. Working in one sitting. Like I said, it depends on how much time I have. If I have 1 hour, I go and work in the studio for 1 hour. Today, I have till the end of the day. I might just work like 5 hours straight. It depends. It's a combination of how much free time I have and how much I need to get done. So if I have 1 hour, I get as much as I can get done in 1 hour. If I have a lot to get done and I have a whole day or a half a day off like I have today, I work that entire half a day. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I don't really get to choose how much time sometimes that I have to work in the studio. So I just use whatever I got. That's why I'm probably gonna be stuck working on the holiday, so. Let's do the inside. Okay, I think that's good. There's some little scratchies on the outside. And those will get sharp when they're glazed. Okay, time for the bottom. Oh, see you later. And you're doing great. I know you mean. Yeah. Yeah, you don't get holidays. You get. Hi, Sophia. The nice part is I get a solid break kind of from the pottery January, February, and March. Then I kind of have to start back up in April, although I'm considering teaching some classes in the winter. So that will take up time, but it's less work for me because I'm not making stuff. I just have to glaze. I do have to glaze everything though. I usually do the glaze, fire, glaze, fire it again. So I always try to make some stuff so I can fill up the kiln. But I usually get a little bit of a break in the winter. I'm not excited though. I am starting to use up what clay I have, so that means in the new year I'm gonna have to buy more clay. And it can be expensive. Although it's easier when you have like a brand new bag of clay to figure out how much of it you're using for the classes kind of thing. It helps me figure out the pricing better. I also want to start offering, like doing birthday parties and events in the new year. I just have to like kind of come up with a business plan for that. There we go. Okay. 2 down. 10 to go. Oh, this one has the bottom of this one's all craggly. The top is nice, honestly. The top is not that bad, but the bottom is not good. Hi, Olivia. I think the birthday parties would be a good idea. Thanks. I've had some people. Hi, Emily. I've had some people ask if I do birthday parties, and I was like, sure, I do birthday parties. And I already have people like reaching out to me. Basically, I said yes to one person, and now I have people going, hey, I'd like to schedule an event. And I'm like, oh no, I need to come up with pricing. I think I'm not going to do like a flat rate. I think I'm going to do a per person rate. And I think they have to pay up front, honestly, because I have to get the supplies for it. But I might maybe only have them pay half up front, so that way I can just buy the supplies and be prepared. And that way, if like less people RSVP for the event, because I can reuse whatever supplies I buy. It's a nice part with ceramics. It's like you keep using the clay, so. Okay, that's good. To the bottom, that is so bad. The bottom of this one is so bad. Like, oh no. I got my work cut out for me, you guys. At least I seeded today. That helps. Could have just done this right the first time, but I was in a rush, I remember, with this batch, so it makes sense that they're gonna have rough edges and stuff. Thank you! I tried to be good at pottery. It's not going to be the easiest event to handle, I think. Well, I've already taught 2 workshops, and I've worked with kids who are like 6 months old to 16. Like, honestly, I'm pretty good at working with kids. Probably because I'm pretty childish myself. And I'm good at anticipating the crazy things children do, because I think the same way. The intrusive thoughts are real. But also, like, when kids want to do something, like pottery, like, they get into it. When kids are doing what they want to do, they're, like, they focus. It's only, like, the not fun things. Which, like, who wants to do not fun things? I'm also good at, like, staying on my feet the whole time and going from person to person and answering questions. I'm good at, like, fast-paced things like that. Who would it go? Who would it go? Up on the housetop, click, click, click. Down through the chimney with Saint Nick. I'm in full Christmas Carol mode now. I can't turn it off. My brain won't let me. It's bad. It's a problem. Let's see. And it's so hard to do, but for you it's easy. This isn't too hard. Plus, I've been doing this for 16 years, so it should be easy by now. Everything gets easier with practice. Okay, there, that's better. It was not good before. Okay, 3 down. Checking it over. 3 down, 9 to go. On to number 4. We're gonna be here a while. Let's see. Oh yeah, we're gonna be here a while. It takes like 10 minutes to do 3. So 10 times 3, 6, 9, no, times 1, 2, 3. So we're here like another half hour. Maybe I can magically be done with this part by 5. Fingers crossed. Yeah, I know. It's weird. Time is weird. I feel like that's the only thing as humans we are really trapped and confined by is time. We are really stuck in the 3-dimension. 4D is not for us. Oh, this is rough. There we go. I want mac and cheese. I'm not hungry yet, but I want mac and cheese. Really should have brought a water bottle out here. I might have to take a break and get water. Ooh, that was a high-pitched scratch. Oh yeah, definitely try it. Your hands are going to get really dirty though, just letting you know when you do pottery. So if you're squeamish with dirt, just don't think about it. I can't wait for these to be fired and finished. I'm turning these into candles. I'm so excited. They're going to be so cute. I got these cute little wax melts in different shapes, like snowflakes and Christmas trees and gingerbread people, and they're gonna be adorable. Absolutely adorable. That's why I'm considering making another batch of these. I might make 6 more. I don't know, I'll have to see how many I have of the wax melts left. Let's see. Oh. Yeah, I don't know. The kids like to do pottery. At least where I live. They're really into it. Maybe I'm just really bossy. Oh, thank you, Sophia. I know, right? Mac and cheese sounds like a great dinner, doesn't it? Sometimes you need to treat yourself. Mac and cheese. I try to coach people or teach people the way I would like to be taught. Or how I wish I had been taught, you know, like as a kid. Okay, top one done. Let's flip it over. Oh, the bottom of this is awful. You know what? Don't look at the bottom. It's kind of like the back of your head. It's not my problem. I don't care what my hair looks like back there. Let's see. Oh, we got a couple more people tuning in. That's good. Ooh, I want to go be a nosy neighbor again. My neighbors are taking down like dead tree branches. I can hear them. Who votes after I finish this tray? We should go be nosy neighbors. Who votes yes? Who votes yes to being nosy? I'm getting kind of an earache, and I hope I don't have like an ear infection. I hope it's just stress, because sometimes my jaw muscle, and you can see it's kind of overly strong at jaw pain. But it like the pain travels into my ears sometimes, and I'm hoping it's just jaw pain from the stress. It acts up when I'm stressed out and I have too much on my plate, and it's all my fault because I keep saying yes to things and I don't know how to say no. I'm hoping it's that and not an ear infection. Okay, after we finish this row, what is that? 4 down, 8 to go. Yeah, that's math, I think. 4, 8, 12. Yes. See, I can do math. Sometimes. Okay, we gotta finish this one and the next one. And then we'll take a little break and go be a nosy neighbor. I get it in my jaw because I grind my teeth. I like clench my jaw all the time. I also, the base of my skull hurts. I hurt all over right now. I woke up today and I felt like I was like hit by a bus. Some days I wake up and I really feel my age. I'm excited. I have 40 pages left in the book I'm reading right now. And that's my reward. When I'm done working in the studio, I'm gonna have mac and cheese and read the last 40 pages in my book. I'm like a glorified version of a dog. I'm gonna have my little treat and play with my toy. That's my reward for being well behaved and doing my work. My puppy turns 3 on Sunday. I keep like remembering that. I cried the other day. She's getting old. She's growing up. My baby is growing up. I cry regularly about my dogs getting old. It's like a once a week at least thing that I do. I'll be perfectly fine and my brain will be like, hey, you know your dogs are getting old. And they'll be like, why would you tell me that? Sometimes you need a good cry in the middle of a Tuesday, right? What's the book? I don't even remember, I think, what the title of it. It's called Holiday Setup. And it's like these two people. It's a romance. It's romantic. But their grandmothers are trying to set them up and like force them together for the holidays. So their grandmothers are like, I want our grandchildren to be together. There's like, it's funny. It's really funny, honestly. I'm reading like holiday themed books right now. But after I finish this book, I'm actually going to switch to reading a fantasy novel called like The God's War, because that's my book club book of the month. So very excited to read that. I like reading like fantasy books. Ooh. My Apple Watch is telling me to stand up, and I'm like, I can't stand up. I have to sit down to do this. Let's see. What are you doing on Thanksgiving? I'm doing as little as possible. I want to make cinnamon rolls in the morning for breakfast and read my new book. And then I will probably honestly have to come work in the studio. And then we're doing breakfast for dinner for Thanksgiving dinner. I've got like biscuits, we're gonna do eggs, I got some vegan bacon, which don't knock until you try it. There we go. Okay. I know, I love a cheesy romance book. I like Hallmark movies and Lifetime movies, like those cheesy Christmas movies where it's the same movie every time and I always know how it's gonna end. I want to live in that fantasy world where everything's fine. When their biggest issue is the pie baking contest. I wonder if the people doing the yard work are leaving. Maybe they're gonna leave at 5. I hope I didn't put off being a nosy neighbor too long that we don't get to go be nosy. But I'm so close to being done with this tray. I think when I go to end the live streams, I like to watch videos, honestly. Watch them, they're kind of in the background. I like to catch up on vlogs, so I might at some point take a break from the live stream so I can One, get some water. I'm really thirsty. But also I need to put some stuff in the kiln. Joy to the world. Blah, 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 blah. Ooh, wait, let me check it out. Can you make other stream? What do you mean, like another stream? Like start another one later? I might do one tomorrow. I know, it's honestly, the Shatter Me series is on my TBR. I want to read that terribly. But I'm supposed to act surprised. I am getting the Avatar series, A Court of Thorns and Roses, for Christmas. I'm so excited! Next year I want to read more series. Like, I feel like I've read a lot of one-off books, but I'm ready to just dive into a world and escape and live there for a little bit, you know? And my goal this year was to read 30 books. Next year, my goal is to read 36. I want to read 3 a month. Okay, 5 down. I don't know how many to go because I can't do math right now. My brain is turning into jello. Let's see. Make one tomorrow. Okay, I'll probably end up doing one tomorrow, and if I don't do tomorrow, it'll be Friday. It all depends on when the kiln is finished firing because I'm going to glaze everything, so that'll be fun. I was just reading a book yesterday. This is How I'd Love You, and it's a girl being a soldier's pen pal. Ooh, that actually sounds very cute. Very, very cute. Okay, I have so much dirt right now. I need to clean house. There. This is my broom. Nice and clean. Okay, let's see if I can get this done in 6 minutes. Ready, everybody? Time me. We're going. 6 minutes. I'm focusing. We're getting it done. Okay. And my 2 friends that I have a book club with, they're actually authors. They write books, and the one is finishing up the 2nd book in her series. So I really honestly can't wait to like buy their books from them and have them autograph them and be like, I know them. We have a book club. I actually have a couple ideas for books that I want to write. I have like 2.5 book ideas, kind of. Like, I want to write a cheesy holiday kind of book that's based on my small town. And then I want to write a thriller, suspense, mystery book. And then I have an idea for a fantasy book that honestly might end up being a series. I could see it being like a 3-book series. But I have not had time to start writing. I'm hoping I will have time. Okay. Top is done. Check and make sure it's smooth on the inside. But I'm hoping when I have my 2-week break at the end of the year, I will have some free time and be able to at least start fleshing out. I want to make like guides and timelines to refer back to. So names of the characters and just like in-depth descriptions of what they look like. And then I want to kind of come up with a timeline because I have like the events figured out of the story in my head. So I want to kind of make the timeline so that I have that to refer back to so I don't deviate from it. And thankfully, I will be able to find an editor thanks to my friends because unless my books are no good and they don't want to edit them, I totally understand that. You know, but they have editors, so we'll see. We'll see if it works out or not. It's like yet another thing to add to my to-do list. Oh, I'm falling. Shiz. The whole set if you want to borrow it. I might. I have lots of books to read. I actually have like 80 books on my bookshelf right now. because I like to buy books at garage sales for like, you know, like a quarter or 50 cents or $1 or something like that. That's how I get a lot of my books. So we'll see. I do want to borrow it, but like I need to read the books I have. Like I'm so bad. It's like when you go to wear clothes and you're like, I have nothing, and you have like a closet full of clothes and you're like, I have nothing to wear, and it's like the delusion. Very delulu. I am very delulu. Okay. Yeah, you guys, I got it done. I got it done before 6 o'clock, 5 o'clock, with 3 minutes to spare. Yeah. Okay, let me scooch it back. Oh. Ow. Oh. This is why I'm sitting today. Oh. Okay, 6 down, 6 to go, but we're gonna take a little break and go be a nosy neighbor. Let's go, everybody. We were a nosy neighbor earlier, but we're gonna do it again. Okay, let's see. I don't want to trip over my pottery that I have drying. Ooh, I should rotate this. Let's see. How can I do that without dropping everything? Let's find out. This is a great angle. This is a lovely angle. Okay, that one's flipped around. I got another one. This is the quality live stream, right? There. Okay. There. I fixed it. I didn't want to step on my pottery. Okay. Nosy neighbor time. Walking through my garage because I'm nosy. Nosy. Okay. Let's see. I think they're leaving. I can see them and I don't want them to see me. Everyone shh. I'm being so nosy. The cherry picker's still there. I don't want to get in trouble. That was all I was willing to do. That's as nosy as I was willing to be today. I don't like when the people can see me. Kind of defeats the purpose of being nosy if they can see you. Okay. Good thing I wasn't too far away from the Wi-Fi. I could have lost the live stream. There we go. Okay. Well, we're going right back to work, you guys. That was fun. I had fun. Let me check. My security camera was going off. I brought him in on Monday morning. 1 second, gotta answer a message. Let's see, on Mondays I leave at 1. Okay. Let's check the security camera because we're still nosy. My driveway security camera was going off. I don't really know why. No one's there. Let's check the clip. I really should be working. Oh, it's just a delivery. Just kidding. Nothing fun. Let's see. Great break as soon as you can. Nice coming. Long day. I know this is a nice chill way to end the day. Ooh. Okay. Oh, we got 6 more bowls to smooth out the edges. And hopefully I can get that done maybe by 5:30. Yeah? Yeah. And then I think I'm going to put everything that's dry and ready to go into the kiln. And then trying to decide if I'm going to take a break. Ooh, I'm getting another text message. I think I'll need to take a break and eat something. But I still need to slip paint stuff. Let's see. When did she text me? Because it's not popping up. I have my text messages like synced to my. They're not going. They're not going. Everyone, don't freak out. What time? Oh, what time do I get home on Monday? Like 4? Like 4. Monday's a weird day for me. I like leave the house and come back and leave the house and come back. But yes, what was I saying? I'm gonna do the next 6 bowl things. Put everything in the kiln that's dry and ready to be fired so I get to an idea of like what's filled up. I think I only need to slip paint the gnomes and the coasters and the ornaments. So maybe I'll take a little break, eat a little snack, and then come back and slip paint till like 8 o'clock at night. That sounds so fun. Okay. Where are they? There they are. So that's the game plan. 6 more to go. Okay. 6 more to go. And then a whale break. Just a whittle break. Okay, hyperspeed mode. Let's go. I kind of want to change the music. I've been listening to Christmas music for almost 2 hours, and I think I've hit the wall. So we're gonna switch to some lo-fi. Everyone cool with that? Let's see, YouTube playlist. Lo-fi time. Yes, this is more the vibe now. And it's a faster beat. It'll get me moving quicker. Okay, the top is done. Let's clean out the inside. Any rough spots. And flip it over. Welcome to the live stream. I try to do live streams every Wednesday. Usually I only have Wednesdays available to do live streams, but because of the holiday, we'll have more this week. That's nice. Yeah, after this, I definitely need to take a little break. Not just for myself, but I need to go check on the dogs. I know they're probably napping in the exact same spot that I put them last. Oop, I think I saw saw another message. Why aren't my messages coming to my watch? Okay. My mom and I are scheduling my dog's next vet appointment. She's going to drop him off early in the morning, and then I'm going to pick him up from the rink. Another one down. 7 down. 5 to go. I don't know what I want to have for a snack. I'm not hungry enough for my mac and cheese yet. I'm trying to think what I have in the fridge. My fridge is kind of empty right now. I really want like cookies or brownies or cake or something, but that's just because I'm craving sugar because I'm in need of food. But I don't want to have pure sugar because then I will crash. So we've almost hit the 2-hour mark. And then I'll take a break. And then I'll probably pop back in a little later. And then tomorrow I also might do 2 live streams because I'll need to glaze stuff, but I also need to do some like indoor style crafts. Like I have, I'm doing these custom like canvas bags. I need to get my custom jewelry kit ready for Sunday. And I'm making some cute little female clay Christmas tree looking earrings. There we go. We're getting it done. Woohoo! Ooh, I could have soup. No, I've been living on soup. Something different. I already had eggs today. I don't want eggs again. I already had a grilled cheese, so I don't want a sandwich. Oh, life is so hard, making decisions all the time. It's so irritating when you're like slightly hungry, but nothing sounds good. What is that about? Come on, brain. Just make a choice. I really want like a smoothie, but I don't want to be cold. It makes it really hard to paint when my hands are shivering. Go. And 8 down. 4 to go. I really need to get the Christmas tree set up so that I can take my annual photos of my dogs in front of the Christmas tree. It's very important. Let's see. What time are you going to be back? I don't know. Probably, let's see. 5:30, 6:30, maybe like 7. I don't really have a schedule today. It's just get as much done in as a short amount of time as possible. Now I'm tempted to not take my break. Tempted to paint the gnomes first. I don't know. See, but then like I do this, I don't take a break, and then I work through, and then by the time I'm done, I am starving, I'm dehydrated, it is not good. See, this is the issue. When you get that ADHD hyper focus on something, it's really hard to switch gears, and people don't. And then like, I forget that I need to like pee and stuff, just normal behavior. Ah, it's the garage. My mom's home with Junior, yay! Well, now I definitely have to take a break because I'm gonna need to wash him. There, hopefully you can hear me again. Because my mom came in and my phone always does the Bluetooth connection to the phone. We'll see, maybe I'll just work as late as I can until I'm starving. Because that's healthy. Until I'm starving, have to pee, and I'm dehydrated. That's always an option. I want ice cream. That's what I want. But we don't have any. Okay, on the bottom. definitely going to do a preheat on the kiln. Probably a 6 or 8 hour preheat. It'll depend on how dry the ornaments get. Okay, another one down. Nice. Okay, 10 down, 2 to go. We're so close. On to the bottom. We're almost done. We got one left. Haha. There we go. Okay, last one. Ta, last one. Oop, I'm gonna brush this off again. Okay, time to do the bottom. Almost done. Feels like a Saturday. Okay, last one. Okay. Let's check the time. It's 5:25. It's almost 5:30. I really should probably take a break. Reluctantly, but I definitely should rest for a little bit. Eat something, drink some water. I haven't decided yet if I want to do another live stream, only because I'm going to be so tired. I don't know if I'm going to be able to sparkle, you know, on camera. I don't think I'll have it in me because I'm already starting to not want to talk. So we got the 12 cylinders done. I'm ready to put those in the kiln, which is nice. The ornaments are cut out and the design is sketched. So I'm gonna have to paint those, and I'm gonna have to paint the gnomes. Ooh, maybe I should, before we go, I should probably smooth out the gnomes, the bottom of, these are gonna be little gnomes. So I should smooth these out. Just kidding. We're not going anywhere, not quite yet. There, that is good. I only have 6 of these, so they should be pretty quick. It'll be nice to have all the edges smoothed out. Then I don't have to do this at all anymore, which is nice. Kind of nice to be able to check at least one thing off of the to-do list. Almost done. side. The music coming back on? Thought I put it on repeat. I guess I didn't. And halfway through. And 2 more to go. One more. Ooh, nice neck crack. Ah. Nice. Now I'm just gonna smooth. Oh, and I broke it. Damn it. I just broke it. Shit. Okay. You know what? I didn't really like how this cup turned out. I thought it was kind of ugly. So I might just recycle the clay. Like it came out kind of all lumpy and weird and not in a good way, if that makes sense. Now that it's broken, I'm gonna set it aside. We'll think about it. But I'm glad I broke it now and not later, when it was like fired already. So at least I can recycle the clay. Okay. Well, on that note, I think I'm done for today streaming. I'm probably gonna have to come in and do some painting, but I really want to like zone out and do watch some vlogs and YouTube videos while I do so. So I'm done for now, and I'm gonna fill the kiln, eat a snack, drink some water. Drink some water, you too. And I will see ya when I see ya. Bye everybody. Bye.